Hi folks, Paul Thompson here once again from Twang Tuition and welcome to this week's guitar tutorial. And today I'm going to be doing a little acoustic version of The Killer's Mr. Brightside. It's in standard tuning. I know on the electric guitar version, it's quite tricky to play up the top end of the neck there. This isn't quite as tricky. It's just using some open chords. Probably the trickiest part is the B minor bar chord in there. You can play it in any key. Like I said, I'm using standard tuning, capo it if you prefer for your vocal, and nice little acoustic version with the picking intro and then strumming for the chords. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Okay, straight on with the intro then. This is around a D sus2 chord, so an open D without my second finger on the top string there. A D sus2, and I'm changing the bass note on each round of chords. But first of all, a picking pattern. So starting on the D root, 4th string, down onto the 3rd string, picking up on the 2nd string, back to the 3rd string, and then down pick on the 2nd string. 2 up picks back up. So if you notice, I'm picking down picks as far as the high string I'm picking, then coming back with a down pick. Then down picking to the top string, up picking, back through the strings. So that makes me picking economically good, so that my pick always lands on the correct string, particularly when we're picking at speed as we are doing here. That picking pattern runs pretty much all the way through the intro. All it's changing is the bass notes. And the second bass note is a C sharp. Probably this is the hardest one to hit, because I've got to stretch my little finger onto that 5th string on the C sharp there at the 4th fret. So we have notice I'm keeping my little finger down on that string to let it ring through. If you haven't got sort of long fingers, as I'm fortunate to have, then you might have to just release that. But if you can keep it on so that the bass note rings through, then brilliant. Then I'm bringing my 2nd finger onto the 3rd fret on the bottom string, then onto the G. Twice through on that, and that's the sequence for the intro. Now, when you're picking at speed, don't worry too much if you hit some of the other strings. It does sound a little bit messy, but it works on acoustic. You know, it sounds okay. And it's quite tough to pick accurately at speed. It sounds okay if you hit some of the other strings. That's the picking pattern. Now for the first part of the verse, whoops, do that again. First part of the verse, I play the same chords, but sort of strumming instead of picking, just to give it a different sort of feel for the verse. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One more time. Right, now for the bridge part, we're going into what's called a half-time feel. So it feels like it's played at half the speed of the rest of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So nice and slowly, B minor. bar on each. A sus4, you can play a straight A chord. I'm putting in a sus4 on that, just gives it a little bit more flavour in keeping with the song. To G. Back round again, B minor. A, sus4. 2 bars this time on G. Before we go to the chorus. Here we go. Okay, so I think that chord sequence repeats through pretty much all the way through the chorus. D sus2, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 3, 4, B minor, A sus4, and round again. And again. And then we finished there. Now I'm going to put in a little break which features between the choruses and the verses, and also finishes the song off at the end there. So nice little melodic chord line here. Just a straight D major chord. But you notice I'm emphasising the top strings on this to create a little bit of a melody around the chords. G, B minor. I'm playing an A with my first finger barred across the 4 strings there. That enables me to play the little melody line at the end with my little finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string, to my 2nd finger, 3rd fret, and back to the A. And that repeats through twice, I think. And there we have it. Well, there we are for another week. Actually, I think that's a great acoustic version of a classic song. Why not check out our online beginners guitar course if you're fairly new to guitar. The website's on the information on this channel. Like as usual, subscribe for the weekly tutorials. I'm putting tutorials up every week, both on acoustic and electric. It'd be great for you to subscribe, and also follow us on all the social media channels. It'd be great to see you there, and I'll look forward to seeing you once again next week.